It's day 25, the Stop the Diabetic Insanity journey. And today I'm reflecting upon an attitude of gratitude. This week is my last week at Swinburne TAFE at Wantirna for the year. And I think what I'm most grateful for, well, I'm really grateful for my job. My job is absolutely amazing. Like, I couldn't have a better job of, helping students and being of service. And the thing I've learned most from my students is just how you can take the small things and find absolute joy and gratitude in the small things. The students are absolutely amazing and very beautiful, and with good hearts, and I have much to learn from those who can't speak a lot of English even. So even though I speak English fairly well, I have a lot to learn from other people who are able to easily give of themselves and give freely. So that's something I've taken away from being around people, being in a job where, I am of service and I do give freely. Even though I get paid with my time, I do give very generously of my time and my energy. But in exchange, I think the students have also taught me a lot as well about giving and about giving freely of oneself, out of love, out of respect, out of, a respectful exchange. So I think this year is really concluded in a really positive light. And tomorrow's my last day. I'm very excited, because next week I'm really going to concentrate on really losing the weight, because I've got no other distractions. I'm basically on holidays after tomorrow. The other thing I've really thought about this week, and it's another thing I'm very grateful about, is how I can get really caught up in my emotions and my inability to let go when I'm really upset, and how my thoughts can really spiral out of control and really affect the way I feel. And I think this is an important lesson for many people, including myself. I mean, are you going to be the master of your emotions, or are you going to let your emotions master you? And for many years, I let my emotions master me to the point where it affected my health and, the endless toxic cycle of lack of self-care, for want of a better word. And the unhealthy habits to do with thoughts, with emotions, with eating habits, they're all related to each other. And, it's really silly, but for a long time, I just let this slide into very unhealthy cycles for many, many, many years. And sometimes I would even watch myself slide into these unhealthy behavior patterns, but I would just let myself do it. And I just didn't believe that I could do better than what I was doing. And now I know that I can do better, because quite a few times in the last 2 weeks, I've stopped myself from thinking certain things, feeling certain things, eating certain things, drinking certain things, and I've saved myself. And you realize you're the only person that can do that. You're the only person that can save yourself. No one's going to, slap that donut out of your hand or tell you not to eat those hot chips or tell you how many calories are in that burger. Only you can tell yourself that. And it's also the manner that you do it in. You can tell yourself in a really harsh way and then, start the cycle all over again, because it's all about toxic shame in that case. Or you can be compassionate towards yourself and say, hey, you slipped up, there's a setback, but tomorrow's a new day, start again. You make another mistake, start again. Pick yourself up, start again. And that's the thing I'm starting to learn, is how to do that out of compassion, out of love, and to accept those broken parts of myself that I rejected for so long. So I guess my goal for, Saturday onwards is just to continue this compassion, acceptance pattern, rather than, scolding myself and putting myself down, and keeping up this abuse cycle that's happened for so long, starting a new cycle, a new pattern of love. And that's to do with self-love, and having more understanding for myself and where I've come from leads to new changes in behavior. And I'm really hoping that, as I put this more into practice, that I'm actually going to really benefit from it. So I'll keep a track of this, and I'll keep you updated on the videos. It's getting late, so I've got to go to bed. But I just want to wish everyone well, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just to remind you to do things out of love, particularly for yourself, and look out for yourself and look after yourself. Good night.